How's it going, guys? Got a very special one for you today. The Stevens favorite 1915. Check this thing out with me. And of course, before we get started, don't forget to check out our friends over there, Workaday Custom Gun Leather, custom made to order. Go ahead and check them out. So I've got a very special rifle for you guys this week. I have the Stevens favorite 1915. This is a very, very cool rifle. It's a falling block 22, and it looks kind of like a Sharps, doesn't it? Actually, I kind of like to think about it like it's a kind of like a high wall, but it's a Stevens design. Probably stole it from the high wall, and maybe a little bit of Sharps in there too. But anyway, it's a very, very cool rifle. It's got a 22-inch octagonal barrel with a drift-in brass front sight, and it's got standard drift-in rear sights with a generic elevator on there. And it's obviously going to be a single shot, so you pop the breech open by bringing the lever down just like a Sharps or a high wall, load the cartridge in, pop it back up, and after you load it up, it's automatically going to put it at a half-cock safety position, which is kind of nice. So you can kind of carry it around loaded and you won't have any issues. But when you're ready to fire, cock it and it's ready to go. It's really that simple. It's a very simple rifle. This is a really, really neat one. Earlier this month I did an installment of Inspirational Guns featuring this one, so it's a very special rifle. It's been in my family for 5 generations. Unbelievable, right? This particular one has the takedown screw on it. As you can see right there, that big fat knob. So all you do is you twist that out, pull that out, and then look at this. The barrel pops right off, right? So you can easily just stick it in a bag or something like that, or the sheath like I have over here, and you can carry this thing anywhere you want. So it's an excellent takedown rifle that you can easily pack up. You can put it in a backpack if you wanted to, or if you just wanted easy storage for it, that's fine too. That's so cool, isn't it? Pretty much perfect for every application. And to put it back together, all you do is replace that barrel, put that takedown screw back in, pow, she's ready to go again. So for a 100-year-old rifle, this thing is pretty outstanding. It's actually in pretty darn good shape, save a couple nicks and dings, a little bit of patina on there, and the only major defect is the butt plate has got a nick off the back of it, but after about 100 years you can kind of expect that. So the Stevens favorite 1915 was made from 1915 to 1940. And later on, Savage teamed up with Stevens, so they ended up making a conglomerate, Stevens Savage Favorite Model 30, which was also in 22 long rifle. And essentially what they did was they took the old 1915 receivers, rebarreled them, restocked them, maybe put new sights on them and some models, and that's about it. Generally, you can tell that there's a very big difference. They won't have the octagonal barrels, they'll have the round barrels. And they're okay. You get the same kind of effect, but to me, they don't touch the original. So let's see what the old girl's got. Let's start it off at 25 yards, and depending on how we do, we'll go to 50, and I even have the swinger sitting out at about 115 yards. So I got a good feeling about this. Boom, just set it in there, close that action up, smooth as butter. Let's see how she does. Alright, just pop it open and it'll kick the shell right out. Stick another one in there, lock it up. Looking good so far. Kicks it right out. These little single shots are a blast. Looking good so far. Last shot. That's looking pretty good down there. Let's check this thing out. So there we are at the 25, hitting consistently a little bit low, so I can reset the sights on that one. That's not a big issue, but grouping's not bad. That's actually looking pretty decent. All right, so the group at 25 was going consistently low. So that's very simple. Obviously it's going to be the rear sight elevation, and it's a pretty simple fix right there. So all you do is just kind of pinch it, lift it up a little bit, and then you see right here the elevator. Just kind of push it forward just a tad. I'm going to put it on the second notch there, and we'll do a print of 3 at 25 just to get a consistency report, and probably send a couple over at those swingers, and then we'll move out to 50. Yeah, it's hitting red now. That's looking pretty good so far. That's looking pretty good. I think the sights are on now. And it looks like the sight adjustment did the trick. All right there in the red, no problems. Hitting swingers, no problem. So I'll just keep that in mind when we go out to the 50, and I'll adjust up from there. So now we're down here at the 50. All right, let's see how we did. Well, it would appear we started opening up a little bit at 50, but the sights seem to have taken maybe just a little bit high. I was having some ammunition issues. Those Winchester Wildcats, I've had about a 30% dud rate so far, so that's pretty bad. That's really bad. Again, I've mentioned it before in the social media, I think. Don't bother with the Winchester Wildcats. Maybe I got a bad batch. I don't know. Don't care. That rate of having dud shots that's garbage. But anyway, back to the rifle. So yeah, that's where we're sitting at 50. Well, here we are, guys, at 115 yards. So far, it's been looking pretty good. For an old rifle, the groups are okay. I'm very confident I'm going to hit this no problem. Alright guys, here's the final test. 115 yards. So far, I've been having more problems with the ammunition than I have with the rifle, so let's get those sights all the way up there. I'm going to aim center mass, just to see if I can get some dings. Yep, that's a ding. So at 115, she'll hit that plate. Wondering how well she's going to hit the plate, though. That's the question. Winchester, you really dropped the ball here, guys. You really dropped the ball. Yep, hitting it no problem. You know, this is really one of those rifles that you can just sit back and enjoy. The action is so cool. The falling block, like that feeling like you're shooting a sharps or a high wall, it's really neat. It's really a neat rifle. But let's take a couple more shots down there. Ding. Yeah, it's too bad I'm losing light. I could sit here and shoot this thing all day. I bet you can do really good at 200 too. I'll have to do that for a follow-up video. Alright, let's go see how we did. Well, geez, I guess those sights were spot on, huh? Wow, that's pretty darn good. 115 yards, huh? Well, there you have it, guys. The Stevens favorite, 1915. The old girl can still perform, can't she? It's a really fun rifle. The falling block design is just really something else, I tell you. I'm gonna reset the sights. I had a lot of fun with it. Unfortunately, I'm losing light, otherwise I'd keep going, take it out to 200, but that'll have to do for today. Guess I have an excuse to make another video for it. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you had as much fun as I did. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Until next time.